Good day, Mr. Alvarez. We are Group 6, and we are the Green Team.
Payatas is a barangay located in the 2nd District of Quezon City. I mention this as Payatas is home to Smoky Mountain, part of one of the biggest dump sites in the Philippines. This is important to us because it's actually a show of the accumulation of the trash in Manila in general. The exact problem shown is the poor waste disposal of the Philippines, as whenever we were to throw and not recycle something, it would end up there. Our true problem with that is that it has a steady growth, and by a few years from now, the dump site would be forced to expand unless they're able to destroy the trash permanently. A few years ago, after Ondoy or another typhoon, one of the mountains crashed. One of the mountains of trash killed 218 people and left 300 more homeless. In conclusion, we chose this as a form of land pollution in the Philippines, as it holds over 13 billion kilos of waste and 6,169 tons of it end up in our waterways, polluting, as you can see, our Pasig River, Marikina River, and many more.
Today I'm going to talk about the causes of the environmental problem in the Payatas landfill. Thousands of people don't recycle and reuse the waste of plastic. For example, when they buy in supermarkets, they don't reuse the plastic and they just throw them in the streets. Or when they go to a restaurant and they drink the soda cans. The soda cans aren't being recycled into into items that can be used using aluminum. You can find people doing things a lot in the Philippines because everywhere in the streets you see trash, and when you go to the site of illegal settlers, it is very dirty because they don't reuse and recycle the trash.
Discuss the effects of the environmental problem of Payatas dump site. There are many effects of what has and is happening in the Payatas dump site. The calamities that might happen in the future, like the kids who study there and the people who live, work, and stay there are in trouble because if you're still doing this, not doing anything about it, this might even hurt them more. I'm gonna discuss each of them specifically later on.
So one solution we have for the problem is the use of RDF technology. Now, you may be asking, what exactly is RDF technology? Well, in short, RDF means refuse derived fuel. This involves the use of a waste converter, a machine where the thing you put inside would be waste, like things you throw away, things you can commonly find in the dump site. The end product would be something like biofuel. Now, you may be saying, this sounds like a good plan, but I'm sure it's pretty expensive. I'm pretty sure we, the Philippines, can't afford this. Well, you there are quite wrong, as there has already been a dump site that has this kind of technology. The owner of this dump site said that thanks to the RDF technology, he expects that the waste will be reduced by up to 60%. So I will detail in a short while how this exactly works. How is waste converted into biofuel?
Was invented to stop oil pollution. This involves inserting cords into the ground to absorb harmful pollutants and other fluids that may contaminate the soil. Once this technology is fully used, it is expected to restore the soil into its balance and stop soil pollution. This will help Payatas Dump because its soil is filled with harmful chemicals that may spread and harm other people. People do not maintain Payatas that well. Because they're not aware of the consequences that will happen if they do so. The solution to the problem seems fairly easy. It just involves cords sucking heavy metals and other pollutants, but which means that it's gonna be cheap and efficient. But why must we clean the soil? What for? If it's not harming anyone? Well, this is because we have to stop it from spreading. Because if the harmful pollutants spread, it's gonna be harder to fix in the future.
To conclude this project, the Payatas Dump site has really been a difficult task for the Philippine government to handle, since the first problem they experienced was last 2000 when the amount of trash have overflowed and basically killed people, and second is the scavengers doing their job is a really dangerous task since they can catch numerous diseases. And people have also contributed to the problems of Payatas since the trash they throw away have not been segregated the biodegradable and non-biodegradable. But technologies have been improved through the years. So basically, from the points given of the RDF, the reusable derived fuel, and the Corzet suck pollutants that help ease on the flow of trash in the metro.